Hello everyone. Let's do another stream. How's everyone doing? Hey man. I'm getting weird cards today. How you doing, collective? Behrat B, welcome to the stream. Are you following me on YouTube? That's awesome. Thank you. So, I think everything's okay. So, let's start. Connection seems to be okay. Camera is okay. Can you guys hear me good? I think audio should be okay too. Do any of you guys follow the thing about the Tri Atlas thing, the comet? Thanks for letting me know. I've been wondering about the Tri Atlas thing. I wanted to do a reading about it. Any of you follow the news? Are you there? Hey, Cottage Country, welcome to the stream. Yes, of course, you can have a reading. I'm just starting out, checking if everything's okay. Hope you guys can hear me. Go ahead and ask your question, please. Of course, you can get a reading about that. Self-improvement it is, I guess. And can I ask your pronouns? Thank you. Coming right up. I can see that you're a really serious person and love to have discipline and be logical. That's nice to see. Really mentally agile too, very curious person. I would like to know the person I'm reading for, usually, before I look for advice, if that's okay. I would say one thing that I see right away is that you go hard on yourself in general. When you're not progressing or you don't feel like you're growing, or in the path you should be, or to having any kind of negligence, you feel a bit insecure about yourself. Yeah, I could see that. And you go harsh on yourself like a really strict teacher. Comes with the feelings of being isolated, alienating yourself. Might have issues with, in general, recovering from bad emotions or loss, or forgiving yourself. And it's rooted in your past. There has been incidents that have made you feel unwelcomed, like you're not good enough. I can see you're dealing with a lot of sadness too, or in general feeling let down. one one thing is really clear here, that you should go easier on yourself. Like you're the biggest critic of yourself. I could see that. And when you do feel isolated or feel abandoned, hmm, you should focus on the positive changes of your life, because there are some, and you have had some achievements. Growing too, I can see that. So it's not like all negative, like sometimes it might feel that way for you. Is my camera fit glitching? Hmm, hopefully not. You do feel that? That's good to know. Thanks for the confirmation. You do really need a positive outlook, man. Like when you feel down, you really feel it. Like it's hard. I can vouch for that. It's not nice to see. But I would say you need to, one positive change you can make definitely is to focus on the positive aspects of your life. Yeah, I think it was glitching a bit. Maybe it's still doing that. Yeah, I could see that. Not sure why. Everything seems good on my end. I'm sorry, I just started streaming out. It's my third day actually, so hopefully we'll get things better. Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't get more visual than that. Thank you. So I would say y- you're actually fine. The only issue that I see here that you can improve on your life, which is really hurting you, is that when you feel sadness and bad emotions and feeling defeated, you really like go down into a downward spiral. It can get dark for you. And you need to be able to focus on the positive aspects of your life. that can immediately help you to get out of that situation, knowing that it's just a mental thing. Because what I'm seeing here is mostly not something permanent or something really long lasting in your life, or like huge feelings of depression. I don't think that's true about you. You need to think of it in terms of surviving, because even though it is emotional, it even physically affects you. It can affect your long-term health, mental health, and you need to learn to walk away from despair or feeling like, oh, everything is like dark right now for me. I don't have any way out. Or that just, it's just, you get it, not great feelings overall. But feelings go like pass, like they're not permanent. You need to know that. And if you can master this, like, which starts with being, as I said, you go really hard on yourself with less self-blaming, being kinder to yourself, being nurturing to yourself, more as a feminine energy, personally, of course. Like, people say, like, love yourself and stuff like that, but it's never, I think it's a bit cliche. It's never clear what do they mean. I would say exactly when you get like that, when you feel down like that, you need to focus on the positive aspects of your life, on the positive achievements, and knowing that this will pass. That's the biggest thing the cards are telling me that hinders you. And for sure you can overcome it. I don't think it's gonna be really challenging for you, although it is challenging. I'm getting double confirmation for this, but another thing is that helping others also helps you in, in a reflective way. Meaning, if you can help others to not feel down, or don't just focus on the negative aspects of their life, you learn by teaching them, you learn to do that for yourself. It's really hard when you do it personally. It's easier to uh, recommend it to others. But it does goes around and comes around, stuff like that. Like, if you can help others through that, in reflection, you're gonna see how those emotions affect you too. And again, mostly it's just in your head. And it's because of your past. When there has been things happening, things that have happened to you, I mean, that has caused it for you to really feel negative aspects. And I would say if you can overcome that, like, find that really solid way to get back up when you feel absolutely like horrendous, it's going to change your life completely. Like, you'll be surprised how much this small issue is affecting your life and draining your energy, or just hindering you from getting where you need to go. Other than that, and this theme keeps repeating. Interesting. Interesting. So I don't see another huge thing you need to work on or in terms of improvement right now. This is a really big one for you. Is there anything more? Oh, thank you for the follow. That really helps the stream and keep me motivated. Thank you so much. If you have more questions, I can take a look into that for you. What about you, Collective or Behrad? You haven't asked anything either. But or if you have more questions, you can tell me too. Oh, don't mention it. Yeah. I hope it helped. Was there anything more you wanted to know? Don't be shy. You can ask more. And these are the early days, so I'm not that busy. Thank you for the follow too again. And by the way, Cottage Country, if you have TikTok, would love to have a follow there. I'm trying to grow my following so I can go live there too. They won't let me so far. So, Collective, my question regarding what we discussed here. Tri Atlas? Oh, you follow the news too? I've been really all over that in my downtime. It's just really fascinating. At first, I didn't thought that much about it, but it just the story keeps getting more insane the more I look into it and follow it. I've been really looking to a reading about that personally. Yeah, it's super crazy. I think in right now it's the closest it has ever been to Earth, right? That's what I heard. I mean, I haven't had time to fact check it. Are they aliens? That's my question too. Like, is it something natural, or is it a ship, or what are they even? That's been on my mind. Give me a moment. That was yesterday, so you do follow the news. Interesting. I might take a look into it though. So, what was your first question? I had that question to, oh, are they aliens? Yeah. Or I can ask it like, is it a natural thing? or the entities involved with it. Oh my. That was exactly what I was asking for. And first result, I get nine of swords. That's not good. I would say that's a definite yes, and not in a positive way. And this one caught my eye. Interesting. So, was there anything about its speed, the speed that it moves in the news, if you follow it? Was there anything out of the ordinary about that? Oh, is that so? So one thing that I got first right off the bat, like I was like, show me is if it's intelligent or if it's just a natural comment. The swiftness card, it was literally there. Like it was talking about its speed. First, then when I asked about it being intelligent, it did say yes, but in a nefarious way, not really benevolent, I guess. Benevolent, I mean. Oh, so it steers. I get it. So it moves off trajectory, I guess. And the third card I was asking who's behind it. And that one is pretty shocking to me. Like that seems powerful. This can also mean it's having issues, like technical issues, if I make any sense. That's really interesting. If so, I want to know why they're even here. Oh my god. That instantly reminded me of crop circles. I don't know why. Like that was pure intuition. Definitely had that vibe. I don't know if you've seen a lot of crop circles. Just the knowledge it carries and the technology. Got Emperor, Hierophant, and Page of Wands. Interesting. Hmm. This is wild, man. I would say not only they're here based on a really ancient hierarchy, they're also connected to a hierarchical power structure, like very pyramid-like. That's creepy. Very Draco-like vibes too. And I guess this card confirms for me the dreams people are having lately. People I talk to. A lot of people have been like having weird dreams about it since it has entered our solar system. I've heard many accounts. Oh, you too? I've had some nightmares about it, but I don't remember any of them, hopefully. I won't. Lately, I don't remember my dreams at all. It's been a while. What were your dreams about, if you want to share? I should have. I mean, I think everybody wants that. I remember they kind of kidnapped me and they cut electricity and phones for everyone. Then they took me to Canada. That's too specific. So maybe they took you to the cold to torture you. I'm joking, by the way. That's weird. I had a friend who was Canadian. I mean, he's Canadian. And he was near areas and mountains who belong to natives, which there was a lot of paranormal and UFO activity. I mean, you should have heard a lot of things he said. It was crazy. Also, a really vivid dream, I guess. Hmm. Cut power. That's weird. Again, this is so ancient in the way it comes up in the cards. I would say to some point even religious, which I'm not religious at all. That's just weird to see. There's this sense that they're coming to set some things right in their views, like balance something cosmically, according to a really ancient type of thing, order, like Hindus would say, dharma, like a concept like that, and to bring stability in their own mind or in their eyes, whatever that means to them. And we'll make communication too. Are they sending probes? Yes, they are, but peacefully, it seems. Hmm. I saw on Reddit that people were talking about like the disasters ramping up. Really weird phenomenon happening all around. This is complicated, man. To be honest, I didn't expect that. I expected to just see that there's nothing paranormal about it or out of the ordinary. I've heard it dropped something on the sun like a nuke, which caused a huge solar flare yesterday. Oh, maybe that's related to the Chinese incident. I don't know if you saw the bridge falling. It was horrible. Man, Hierophant keeps coming up. And again, you see, there's like not any Hierophant, just this religious thing keeps popping up. Do you see it? And it's not like Vatican hasn't had, like, UFO connections. There's a lot there. Maybe a bit outside the scope of this stream, but it's something that I've been aware of for a long time. Is this religious? I'm wondering. Yep, again, the sun theme, as you were talking about it, and as I said, temperance justice, they're just here to set something according to the cosmic balance, whatever that means to you. Is it like an ancient thing coming back? I don't know. I mean, could be. Let's take a look into that. Oh my. Again, not only it seems like it is ancient and religious in a way, it's connected to occult side and mysteries schools too. Do you see that all three cars have the lady in red? How insane is that? Three pulls, and all of them have it. That is insane. That's the color theme of the reel too. Black and white and red. Again, the red thing. So there has been some seeds going on Earth. Perhaps some breeding. That's insane. I just noticed. Do you see the embryo on her dress? It's not great quality, but you see the baby forming through 9 months. That's insane. Something genetic then. It's creepy. I mean, maybe it's less creepy if I guess. I personally find that less creepy. I agree with you. Again, you see death and formation. You see the seeding of the female, and then the female being pregnant. Why why this keeps getting biblical? That's the weird part to me. Sorry. Maybe some connection issues. But do you see how biblical it's getting? With like Nephilim story and stuff like that, which I do not subscribe to normally. I'm not a religious person, but I do know a lot about ancient texts. This is exactly the same theme. Maybe I should believe in it. So, hmm. Anything else comes to your mind, collective? So I can ask about. I'm thinking hard, not gonna lie. Like, this got me thinking really hard. I did not expect to pull this card. I see. Yeah, it's always the case with UFO phenomenon, or I don't know, anything paranormal, because a lot of people get into wild speculations. So it's at some point it gets really hard to swift through it. Do they mean any harm against humans? Meh, depends. To some they do, to some they don't. I mean, it's after this reading, it's really hard for me to have people sell it as something like benevolent, like the New Age do. Again, the theme with Dharma, and now the moon, cosmic tides. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of mass effects of this, geologically, maybe disasters. So there's a lady who claims remote view 3i Atlas and saw that they are totally hostile towards humans. Like they're afraid of our nukes. Ooh, that's a common theme in UFO topic. Hmm. Because from what I remember, they appear a lot in nuclear testing sites or nuclear testing in general. Or they always have this message of like, we're children and we should disarm our nukes to them. There have been some crazy ones I saw even related to cattle mutilations, like throwing cattle inside the missile defense systems or around nuclear test sites. Hmm. And mostly the new age people I know, they believe it like that. Like, oh, we're gonna destroy ourselves with nuclear weapons, so they're here to help us, stuff like that. But I think looking throughout history, you develop this habit to have a really hard time believing in anything like done out of the goodness of heart, like in a mass scale. I mean, of course, there's a lot of acts of good that happens. Yep, she claims she saw they wanted to attack Earth, but they are afraid they will get attacked by us. So we like that has launched a nuke right in the middle of them. That's that's kind of funny. And by the way, a lot of people believe that all of it is a hoax too. I don't know if you've seen those people. Like they constantly like post Project Bluebeam. They think it's all like government psyop or stuff like that. That aliens in general are a psyop. Which I use the term like with caution too. I don't know if they're aliens until I have some evidence. Project Bluebeaming my those skeptics are all out there too. Yeah, we got two types. Either they think it's Project Bluebeam or they think it's just a comet. One of my friends is like that. He's into astrophysics and he's like, no, it's normal, like what Elon Musk said. But then there's like big names in astrophysics who are like, nope, this can't be like natural. What? But dude, calm down. If there's nothing, why do you have to prove me wrong? That's a good point. They get really emotional about. They're like professional skeptics, right? They want to debunk everything. Which again, I'm saying I don't know if it is anything but a comet. Just wanted to read about it for a long time. But do you see the religious theme, like Christian and Hindu theme keeps repeating? Even now, like some shamanic pagan theme. There's this religious theme all over it when I was drawing about it. And Mass Effects, like you see the waters rising here too. The water rising for the moon. And this reminded me again of the Dharma concept of Hindu religions. Of course, that's Lord Ganesh, the elephant head. Hmm. Which is, again, bringing the concepts of cosmic balance. Afraid of our nukes, you said? Should I take a look into that? That's really interesting. Are they afraid of our nukes? Man, are you seeing this? That's the industrial era, right? Yo, the Egyptian era to the industrial era, and they want us to walk away from it. Look at the blue eyes, except one of it. That's weird. Again with the solar flares. Is that a one-horned goat? Yep. That reminds me of the. Let me bring it up. Bro, do you see a resemblance? Or is it just me? I don't know if you've seen this before, the coat of arms of Royal United Kingdom. Have you seen it before? Yeah, I know that the other one was a goat. It wasn't a unicorn. But still, like, immediately brought that in my head. Not sure about the occult relations here. Really similar, being face to face like that. That's Narc. So from a call to industrial era, interesting. Why they want to disarm us? That's creepy. Again, sun flares and waters rising. The hell is this theme? I've done a lot of readings. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. Never seen anything like this. I wonder who named it Tri Atlas and why. Let's see. The name Triae Atlas is derived from its discovery by Atlas, asteroid terrestrial impact last alert system. That makes sense. Survey. The fact that it is the third confirmed interstellar object discovered, and the letter I stands for interstellar. It was named by astronomers after the discovery on July 1st, 2025 because it originated from outside our solar system. Okay. Okay, Atlas because it was detected by the Atlas telescope in Chile, I guess. Chile. And it's a third object. Does that make sense to you? I think it does. Definitely how I would name it too. But this card creeped me out, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it takes a lot to creep me out, but again, the theme keeps repeating with the waters rising, really biblical, and sun flares. And I asked why they want to disarm us of nukes if that's true. Isn't that weird? Like some biblical event, Judgment Day event. What happens if we disarm our nukes? What would they do? And what happens if we don't? Maybe they've done that before. I mean, it's all over like biblical stories, so why not? I cut off my camera by mistake. I should change the hotkey. I typed Free Atlas and I lost my camera. Aliens confirmed. So that's crazy. Wow. Sorry. I mean, that's crazy, man. Today seemed a bit slow, and which is okay. I have to get off and do some stuff too. I originally wanted to just do 1 hours, so I guess I'm gonna cut off the stream. It was nice talking to you, Collective, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Yeah, you too. It was fun. Not talking to myself about it, and I catch you next time.